Welcome back to Concept Time, everybody, where we take a look at some of the best Fortnite concepts that we can find online. And today, guys, it's going to be a little bit different. Before you get all ups and arms in the comments, but down below, you have my word, there will be more Concept Time coming very, very soon. But today, we're taking a look at a big series of concepts from Carlo. I've been talking to him for a little while, and I said once he finishes this series of concepts that he's doing, we would take a look at it. And today, I am honored to take a look at Carlo's concepts. Now, the reason why this is also a different version of Concept Time is because obviously I'm in the Discord section here. Guys, by the way, if you have a concept that you'd like to share, drop it in the Discord. Let's make a Concept Time video together. But there was like over 250 images, I think Carlo said there was with this. So I'm like, I'm not grabbing every single one and editing it. That would be crazy. So I'm honest, I'm really looking for feedback from you guys here. So if you are okay, or if the video's still like very nice to watch, because typically I just, of course, with Concept Time, I have blurred Fortnite gameplay in the background because it's like a whole Fortnite thing, but this is actually very easy on me to edit, so I could definitely get more Concept Time videos out if I do it like this, just looking at them through the Discord. So like the first concept we're going to take a look at here is Lunar Frost, and it's just going to come up. Facecam might cover some a little bit, but still, you get the point. It'll be in Discord, and it'll be like, it won't have the transition between everything. So again, I'm looking for honest feedback here. Let me know what you think down below. But guys, we're going to get into Carlo's concepts in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Apologies for the long intro. Let's get into the concept. Now, I do know that I have taken a look at this one for sure. This is Lunar Frost by Carlo. And of course, like, this is what I was talking about, guys, where I'm going to scroll through everything just like this. So here's the map for Lunar Frost. We're starting it off, and this is where it's going to build up an entire series. I know Carlo has put in so much work into this. So starting off with a fantastic map, you see some awesome changes there. And as the map progresses, you still see a bunch of POI names, and we're still going over here with the updates throughout the map. You can see each one getting a little bit different. POIs coming up. Different POIs coming over here. This is the post-event map, and then we have one more map to go through. Now, I believe in Discord, it will send me back to the first one here, which it will. So we're just going to get out of that and continue going over to the Battle Pass, and I do remember seeing this Battle Pass. This Battle Pass was really cool. I do love this skin all the way to left. I love the Rock Jonesy here. This skin's really sick, too. I don't believe any of these are... Well, are they survey skins? Yeah, they are. This one's for sure a survey skin, right? I'm pretty sure I saw this, but I don't know about the rest of them. I actually don't remember. I love this Battle Pass, though. I think it's really cool. But getting into the character info here, we have Lunar Frost. And I'll make my, everything. We'll see. I was going to adjust my face cam here, but it's just covering Lunar there. Meet your friends and foes. Tyrant worked under the Ice King. He was one who tamed the beast the Ice King captured. Find him at Royal Vault and battle him to earn the mythic Tamer's Spear item. Continuing on, we have Frost Zero. Meet your friends and foes. Oh, again. Frost Zero was Ice King's favorite knight. He was created by the Ice King himself by giving life to burning ice. He is the secret skin of Season 5. And of course, you can see it is a very cool looking skin. I'm almost sure that was a survey skin, though. I'm almost sure. And I always don't want to take away from anybody's work, right? So I can't say for sure. I just don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? But continuing on, we have Pixa, part of the Nor clan. She was an assassin enhanced by an artifact which belongs to the Peace Syndicate. Moving on to Blizznar. Blizznar came to the Ice King from the future to ensure he goes down the right path. He is now locked away in the Royal Vault as he was betrayed by Tyrant after the Ice King's demise. Very cool there. Moving on, we have Lunastra. This one is really cool, and I'm probably pronouncing a bunch of these names wrong, guys. My apologies. Lunastra worked under the Ice King as a powerful sorcerer from beyond reality. She alone has the power to destroy all reality, however, chooses to suppress her power for the good of others. Really cool looking skin there. Anyways, continuing on, we have Rico Nor. He is the founder and co-leader of the Nor clan. They seek to gain power to protect their reality, but choose to harm others should they stand in their way. Find him at base N to get his mythical Hammer AR. It's always good to see a Hammer AR there, to be honest with you. Then we have Kayla. Kayla is the technician of the Nor clan. She has designed the incubators that are used to, redacted, fight her at base R and gain her Frost Tech Shotgun. Sounds like a good weapon for me to use. Continuing on, then we have Helen Nor. I really like this skin. Helen Nor, sister of Rika Nor, is the other co-leader of the Nor clan. She is the brains of the clan. If you dare, challenge her at base 0 to get her Shadow Tech SMG, but beware, she is more powerful than she seems. Let's continue on over to the loot pool. So we have the Thunder Shotgun, Auto Shotgun, and Charge Shotgun. Honestly, for a loot pool, guys, I think this is almost ideal. You have one that's a regular shotgun, which is a really good shotgun, then you have one automatic shotgun, or at least I believe that's the auto shotgun. Pretty sure it is. And then you have the Charge Shotgun, one with the gimmick. Really like it. Continuing on, We have the MK Alpha Assault Rifle, the Combat AR, and the Hammer AR. We have the SMG and the Rapid Fire SMG. Can't go wrong there. Oh, that might have been the Twig Mag. Then we have the Lever Action Rifle, I believe that is, and the Bolt Action Sniper. Sorry, it's kind of weird seeing these these models without the name next to the gun, so hopefully I'm getting these right. Then we have the Mammoth Pistol and the Tactical Pistol, I want to say. Big Shields, Minis, Med Mist, Shield Keg, and Slurp Juice. Then we have cars, hoverboards, ATVs, and boats. I really miss the hoverboards, guys. Like, after OG Fortnite, I really forgot how much I enjoyed using the hoverboard, so I'd be okay with them being a staple in every loot pool, to be honest with you. And then we have, why is the bow in there? The bow in there with utility items. Anyways, still really cool to see. We have the shockwave bow, shockwave grenades, launch pad, and grapple glove. A lot of people will be very happy with that. Now we have the mythic. So we have the mythic, what I believe to be an auto shotgun, an SMG, and then a spear that we haven't taken a look at yet. So we have new weapon info. So the Thunder Shotgun, a pump like shotgun that hits hard. We have the Frost Tech Auto Shotgun, similar to the Auto Shotgun. The Frost Tech Shotgun fires fast but deals 2.5 damage when hitting headshots. Then we have the MK Alpha. It's similar to the MK7. However, it shoots slower and does more damage, of course. Then we have the Twin Mag SMG. This SMG has 2 magazines. The first one reloads faster than the second one. Let's keep going here. The Explosive Repeater Rifle, that's what it is. The Explosive Repeater Rifle fires fast and does splash damage upon impact. That's the gun I was picturing, but I mentioned it wrong. Alright, continuing on, we have the Mammoth Pistol. This pistol fires one shot that does significant damage to the opponent. Love to see it there. Tactical Pistol. The Tactical Pistol is a fully automatic pistol. Then we have the Shadow Tech SMG and Tammer's Spear. The Shadow Tech SMG inflicts overtime damage upon your enemies. Again, nothing wrong with that. I like that. I always like weapons with a gimmick. Shadow Tech SMG and Tammer's Spear. Tammer's Spear does 75 damage and 125 damage if you throw it. If you hurt your opponent, you get a speed boost. Ooh, that's interesting for a gimmick. I like that it does more damage if you throw it. I can see myself using this thing and just constantly like trying to chuck it and hit somebody. I love it. Okay, then we're back to the Thunder Shotgun. So now we have brand new mechanics. Hailstorms. Oh man, I miss weather so much, guys. I miss weather so much in this game, man. Hailstorms. Every 5 minutes, a hailstorm will cover the island. Then we have Vault Hunting. Every match, the Nord Clan will pick 3 random POIs to teleport to a Royal Vault, where you'll be forced to fight monsters. Your time is limited. However, if you collect Frost Fragments, you will up your time. The more monsters you kill, the better loot you get, and goes up to Legendary Rarity. So it's kind of something very nice to see, just like we saw in the Invasion. Or was it? Yeah, the season goes on. It was called Invasion. Chapter 2, Season 7. So we also have the storyline for this and the end event. In Chapter 3, Season 4, the Paradigm and Amy restored to their trump card. They rifted to the Ice Moon and most of the Chrome areas. The cold of these chunks was so strong that it overloaded the reality tree and it exploded. Throughout the season, the Nord Clan captures DNA of long-dead monsters Ice King killed and brings them back to life. Let's see what the end event is here. Zero Shrine has gained all of its power, enabling Paradigm to weaponize it and use it against the monsters that were released upon the island. Paradigm successfully killed the Errolcatlus, and Triceratops, but before they managed to destroy Herald's Sanctum and Shimmering Shrines, Tyrantus resisted these attacks, my apologies. So Paradigm fused herself with the shrine and blasted a giant laser at Tyrantus, which turned him into chrome. There is now a giant statue of Greasy Grove, and our island has no protector left, and that seems like it's going to be a good storyline to lead us into Season 2, which is very cool. And Sisso says downvoting because it's Chapter 3, you're welcome. I made Chapter 3 good. Sisso says impossible. Possible. Skin looks good. Shin Godzilla dropping in with the positivity. Love to see it. But guys, let's move on to the next season. So we now have Chapter 3, Season 6, No Pressure. And if you guys haven't noticed already, this is a Chapter 3 concept. All right, so we have a below and above ground map, which is very, very interesting to see. So we have another piece of the map here. We have Sanctuary Search, which changed a little bit. We have Tyrantus Town. It's a little bit of an addition to the other map that we've seen. So I'm interested to see the below ground map. That's what I want to see here. And it looks like this is it. So underwater map. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. That's interesting. So we go down to the bridge, and we have Lucky Landing, Abductor, Ashes, Bony Burbs, and Pleasant Park. Very interesting idea. I'm excited to see what Carlo has here. Like, actually, I never thought about having a below and above ground map. Interesting. Okay. So let's see the main characters of Season 6. We have the Kado Thorne, Jones. We have this guy that we don't know who it is yet. Moving on, we have the season story. Jones called the Depth Makers to help him explore the Zero Caves. Kado Thorne and Liars Mizu have been working on a time machine before Jones called them, realizing they could use the Zero Crystals found in caves to power their machine. They agreed. Lars and Jones want to use the time machine to try and save the island by going back in time before collision and stopping everyone. However, Kado thinks this is a bad idea. I like so far that we're starting off with a strong story in that sense. Now, we have Kado Thorne's mission. Jones and Lars are planning on sending the island back in time. I doubt that's a good idea. I need you to investigate the sanctuary sinkhole. Rumors are the Herald's tomb is hidden somewhere inside of it. Perhaps it fell all the way to the bridge. No matter. Suit up and get diving. We need the tomb found as soon as possible. Now I can understand where they're going. Underground, no pressure. I get how this is going. Then we have Lars Mizu's mission. Hey Looper, my name is Lars. Jones and I are putting together a crew of divers to collect 0 crystals for us, hidden between the islands. We plan to send the island back in time, way before the Imagined Order was formed, to get rid of all the corruption the Herald caused. Are you in? No. That was such a stupid thing. And there, yes replies right before Carlos sends the in-depth POIs. What's he doing? Just in the middle of it. Anyways. Now we have Sunken Shrines, the main research lab for the Deathmakers, run by the one and only Kara. Fight Kara to get the mythic pressure-free shotgun in Sunken Shrines. Now next up we have the Sanctuary Search. The Deathmakers have set up camp at the Sanctuary, searching for a tomb for unknown origins. Defeat Deep Dars, the protector of Sanctuary Search, to get the mythic Deepwater AR. Now, I'm trying to remember if these are survey skins. This last one was, right? I recognize this one, and it's the same art style, so it must be. I just don't remember them for some reason. Anyways, now we have the main base of the Deathmakers domain. Deathmakers. You can find Lars here, however, if you damage him, he will hunt you down. Eliminate Lars to get the Doomsday Staff. Very, very cool skin we have going on there. Now, we have the Battle Pass, which is just a collection of skins here. I know this one's a survey skin, right? Most of it, okay. They have to be. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Like, it's probably not that interesting trying to see if I have to figure out whether these are Battle Passes. Let's continue on. So, we have the Ancient Briefing Deep Dars. Deep Dars is the most skilled fighter of the Deathmakers. He is an NPC at Sanctuary Search and now sells the new Deepwater AR. I really like this style. I can imagine how that would look in game. Very, very cool. Let's continue on to Voltaire. Voltaire takes care of the pressure-free advanced diving suits everyone desires. Can't go wrong with that. We have Yelena. She has lived on the island for a long time, so she took it on upon herself to explore the depths. There we go. There we go. Then we have, how do you say this? Shenkrit? Shenkrit's a dangerous wildlife of the depths. I don't even know if that's a real animal. Probably not. I don't know. Then we have Ella. Ella is an adventurer that seeks to collect a 0 crystal from dark depths. Then we have Kara Morgura. Kara is the lead scientist of the Deathmakers. However, do not be fooled. She can fight. Continuing on, we have Lars Mizu, leader of the Deathmakers. And that's cool. I love the other style for him. He's a brilliant tactician with a demonic side to him. There we go. There we go. Love to see it. Then we have Floppy Midas. What's this called? Is this just called the Goldfish? I love this skin. One of my chapter mains this time around. Absolutely love it. Yes, what is this guy doing, man? Alright, so we have the mechanics and new weapons. The underwater map, the 0 point created caves beneath the island, bringing back old locations. Dive into deeper levels and you'll earn better loot. You have 2 minutes to dive without a suit, or with a suit, excuse me. After the 2 minutes, the oxygen will start to run out and you'll drown. If you dive without a suit, you'll start to drown instantly. I actually like that idea. It would make for a very, very interesting shift in Fortnite, actually. I really, really like that. So we have the pressure-free shotgun, more effective underwater, and the Deepwater AR shoots faster underwater. That I should have put that together if we were going into depths. Then we have the Doomsday Staff. The Doomsday Staff one-shots with its melee attack, which recharges after 2 minutes. It has a range attack which shoots fireballs, dealing 40 damage. Then we have the pressure-free diving suits. Pick up a pressure-free diving suit at any of the Deathmakers bases and dive deep. Each suit is equipped with an oxygen tank, so don't worry if it runs out. Simply swim to the surface and refuel it at a Deathmaker's base. Yeah, that would make for a really interesting spin on the gameplay, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think like all the different places you could do that. I think it's pretty cool. So we have the underwater levels, which are, of course, the ones that we already saw there. I would love the bridges of POI, so that would be an interesting way to bring it in, honestly. I think it's really cool, and I like how different each one kind of is, besides maybe Lucky Landing and Pleasant Park. I don't know. I like it, man. I like it. So we have now the season finale. After collecting enough 0 crystals, Jones and Lars power the time machine. However, it only corrupts a 0 point. Reality waves start soaring through the island as Kado Thorne sneaks up on Jones and Lars and knocks them out. W. John Jones. He then takes the time machine. Meanwhile, at Sanctuary, Herald's tomb was discovered. Kado arrives at Sanctuary with the time machine, and it is then revealed to us that they all work for someone else. A shapeless man. They take the time machine and the Herald's coffin, leaving everyone on the dying island. It's actually a good idea for a story. Man, like, these are pretty good. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Now, I do know the next season is called Mangled Realities, so I can't wait to see it. So, in the coming concepts, you will see me say, well, what I did not know is this now leads on to Chapter 4. That's because I completely missed one of the concepts, and that being Mangled. This comes before Chapter 4. I got them out of order, man. I got them out of order. My apologies, but let's continue on to the concept of Mangled. So, now, remaining on the Chapter 3 map, which makes more sense to what I was doing. Let's get on to the storyline. Reality Zero is merging after a failed time machine experiment. The flip sides began to merge and overwhelm the 0 point. The only way to survive is detonation. Okay, wow. Alright, so we have Lars' mission. Jones tasked me with making space pods under the 0 anchors we placed. That's how we'll survive. His mission is much more important, however. Everything depends on his work and knowledge. Now, moving on, we have Jones's mission. I need to get to work fast. The bridge once contained the 0 point. We might be able to use it to manipulate the 0 point into detonating the islands. We have 0 anchors to hold some of the island's remains together after the explosion. However, the rest will be up to you and Lars. So I'm excited. It looks like we're gonna definitely be ending the Chapter 3 map here. So we have the map going on, and the map is, you can see that there is, I don't know, like Camp Cod's up there, so that's a little bit of a change. There are a bunch, but then Camp Cod wasn't there. I'm really bad at looking at maps, especially because I was just looking at his Chapter 4 map. I'm bad at looking at map changes myself. So, continue on. The map will evolve over time with the updates. We can see I believe these are different. I don't exactly see what's changing there, which I apologize, guys. I apologize. Oh, something I do love to see, though. Something I do love to see. Is that Condo Cave, or is that, I don't know. Is that Condo Cave, or is it a Coral Castle we love to see? Coral Castle's fantastic. Then we have, so the Daily Bugle's back there too, which is really cool. You can see different POIs coming in, which is very, very nice. So now we have returning POIs. We have Tilted Towers. We have Steamy Stacks. Lazy Lake. Then we have Camp Cod, W Camp Cod, the Snowy Camp Cod, Greasy Grove. Love to see it. Caddy Corner. Sanctuary. Discord's loading too slow, man. Sweaty Sands. And then we have Condo Cave, which unfortunately isn't. Oh man, isn't Coral Castle, which hurts a little bit, but still, we're okay. We're okay. Then we have the Daily Bugle. We have Colossal Coliseum. Then we have Logjam Lumberyard. Very underrated POI, by the way. Very, very underrated POI. So, the loot pool consists of the pump, prime, and tactical shotgun. Don't know why I said that out of order. Then we have the Foundations MK Assault Rifle, the Assault Rifle, and the Ranger Assault Rifle. Stinger SMG, Rapid Fire SMG, and then the SMG. Hunter Bolt Action Sniper, and then the regular Bolt Action Sniper. And then we have the Battle Pass, which looks incredible. I still really want to see this skin in the game, guys. I still really, really want to see this. It looks cool. This one in the middle is cool. There's so many survey skins that I still am unsure about if they're actually survey skins. Carlo, I apologize, dude, if you created some of these skins. They just look like the same style of the survey skins. I just don't know. Let's continue on. So, we have Cosma, a fierce traveler hit by a reality wave. She now holds great power. Love the pant design for this skin. I personally always love when there's something flashy going on with outfits. That's just me, though. I enjoy the artwork that way. So, then we have Gani, which is another very cool skin. Love the design going through him. That looks sick. A shadowy entity which found interest in the Looper's music while partying at the Rave Cave. Let's keep going, keep going. Then we have Neovix. Rifted from the flip side, she continues to explore the island, or what's left of it. It's true. Alright. Then we have Soulhound, a monstrous creature which hunts innocent souls. Like, this is if you had to sum up my type of skin, guys, oh boy. I hope we actually get this in the Greek mythology season, guys. It's so cool. So cool. Then we have Agent Core, the only intel the IO has left on the island. Core is here to complete her duty as the imagined order spy. And then we have the Husk, which is, the snapshot of the Herald. I was going to say, is a different version of the Herald. A snapshot of the Herald has appeared on the island. No one knows what she'll do. Oh, probably something bad if it's the Herald. Then we have Erupt, a volcanic being with origins tied to the original island. Very, very cool there. Then we have the Creation. Man, remember when we all thought this skin was coming, by the way? Creation of the 0 point, destined to implode. Okay, so I can kind of see where this one's going. All right, so we have now the end event. Oh no, it's so small, Carlo. What happened? What happened? I need to zoom into my PC screen a little bit. So, the players spawn at Sanctuary where they meet Jones and Lars preparing for one last mission. Jones Hey Looper, long time no see. Is my face just looking weird in the camera? I don't know. Lars and I have a plan. It's fragile, but there's a big chance it will fail. We have to try. Gear up, Looper. I'll activate the anchors around the island while you and Jones go to the 0 point. Watch out for reality waves though, so they can, in which Jones interrupts. They can turn you into anything, and I mean anything. I got turned into a butterfly once, not a fun experience. That's actually really funny. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that does sound like something you'd experience. Anyway, you gotta move on. We have little time. You put on a 7 jetpack and fly to the 0 point right behind Jones. Since the cave has been accessible, I gotta work. I installed the device to the bridge. It should bring the 0 point down and power itself with the kinetic or energy left in all 3 aligners that are left to make it release an explosion. A reality wave is headed your way. Watch out. You start falling to the ground. Your jetpack is damaged as you turn into a knight. Jones goes, whoa, that was close. Okay, I'll try to activate the device. Just make sure you get to safety ASAP. A cinematic starts playing. Jones presses a button on his suit, which activates a strong wind tunnel. It starts pulling the 0 point underground. Your character tries to run in the tunnel to help Jones, but the wind blasts you away and knocks you out. The camera swirls around the 0 point, goes down, then we cut to Jones. Haha, it's working. Now comes the risky part. If this doesn't work, someone will have to go down there. Here we go. Jones presses the charge button, however, it does not work. Damn it, he says, talking to Lars through a comm link. Lars, it didn't work. Then we have another piece here. It's fine. I'll go there. You need to stay alive. The anchor's all set. Give me a minute and I'll meet you. Lars, this is my time to do the right thing. You've done enough, said by Jones. Jones, don't. The camera follows Jones. He activates his helmet and flies down to the bridge. He arrives at the activation center right in the middle. Jones, Looper, Lars, it's nice knowing ya. Hope to see each other in the beyond one day. Jones deactivates his comm link. I'm coming home. Jones presses the charge button, the 0 point overcharges and sends out one giant reality wave, destroying the island into pieces. The 0 point starts to pull the shatter pieces together while the loopers are hidden inside of said chunks. After we get brought to the 0 point, Lars sends us to collect 0 fragments while he prepares for 0 fusion. Okay, it's time for phase 2. Go collect 0 fragments of the 0 point and wake up in time for the fusion. After we collect 15 fragments, 0 fusion begins. Alright, this is the finish line. You've done well, but the rest is up to you all. I wish you luck, and don't die. Initiating 0 fusion. Chapter 4 cinematic plays, however, instead of Paradigm, it's Lars Mizu. The screen goes black after the cinematic, but then we see purple lights. The camera pans to us, revealing that the Foundation is being imprisoned by the last reality. The final shot is his helmet turning on. Is that better than Fracture or what? I mean, like, in saying that, it's probably not saying much, but it was a very good idea for an event. I like that Jones is sacrificing. I like it gives more context. I like that it's not just a challenge. Then we have to be continued in Chapter 4 with the Rift Warden Stellan. So, what you're going to hear me say is that I didn't know this moved on to Chapter 4. That's because I accidentally recorded that concept before this one. Let's get into it, guys. And what I did not know is this is Fortnite Chapter 4, Season 1 Realities. And I love how the reworked artwork over here with Fracture. It looks very, very nice so far. Now, so we move on to the Chapter 4 map. And from what I can tell, there is some blimps there. There's a POI shift here, but I don't know if we're going to get into it. I'd love to see me stacks. That would actually make for a great addition. Islands off the side of it. Is this Camp God? Is this Camp COD? If that's the case, I'd love to see it. So let's get into the Battle Pass. Here we go. I'm ready. Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 4 Battle Pass. How did I know the Rift Warden Stellan would be here? I love it. All right. Let's continue. Okay. What do we got here? We have Guildheart, a captain of the Oathbound. He is tasked with protecting Anvil Square and its people by the Ageless. Then we have Princess Lexa, one of the Ageless's closest. Lexa and her brother serve the king because of their love for adventure. Love to see it. Then we have Sylvie, the Ageless's personal smith. She's behind the well-known Shockwave hammer and Guardian shield designs. Oh, actually, with the purple what do you call? Why am I having a blank? The purple hammer that she has going on there. Is that like real? Is that real lore? That would be wild if that was the case, and I didn't know that this whole time. Let's continue. Then we have Maria, the Ageless's beloved wife. He will protect her at all costs. We gotta love the Ageless there. We gotta love the Ageless, man. Now we have Grand Admiral Thrawn. After his exile, he must gather up new resources, and the allure of our new island brought attention to him. So, I know this is a Star Wars character, but I want to say, is it Rebels that he's from? I don't know. I should know him, right? Regardless, I'm not caught up on my Star Wars lore. Let's continue on. Then we have the Honored, otherwise known as Nisha. Taught and mentored by the Aegis himself, the Honored is the most valuable commander of the Oathbound. I love that skin, man. So cool. Then we have the Ageless. Not wanting to end up like Geno, the Ageless tries to gain interdimensional travel to unite and protect realities. Then we have Rift Warden Stellan. Carl's big fan of the Rift Warden storyline, and honestly, so am I. Hunted by the Shapeless Man, he seeks to build a Rift Gate to be freed from his never-ending nightmares. So that's very, very cool. Nice battle pass so far. So we have the season launch map, and it looks like it will change as time goes on. So yeah, I can see the Citadel still there. You have all the typical POIs here with the additions of like stuff like Landed Lake, why was I about to say Wreck-It Ralph? I'm a little bit tired, guys. My apologies. Wrecked Vault, Risky Reels. There we go. And we have Camp Cod, Brave Blimp. We have Massive Monument, Steamy Stacks, Crashed Cliffs. Or was this a thing? That wasn't a POI name. Regardless, very cool map so far. Let's continue on to the map without names. And then we have the season launch. The map is new and fresh. 2 Star Destroyers can be seen approaching, and the first stages of the Rift Gate are activated. So yes, we are going to go with the Rift Warden storyline here. So with the first update mechanics and map, we have a little bit of a change here. We have, there we go. Oh, that's a cool idea. I really, really like that. I like that the way they're blending throughout the map. You can see still the things underneath it. That's actually probably something Epic Games would do, to be honest with you. Now, I was guessing no POI names, which works perfectly for them. So we have the update 1. Grand Admiral Thrawn arrives on the island and starts a mining operation at Shattered Slabs, now taken over by a Star Destroyer. You can also infiltrate the Chimera for some extra loot. Now, can we land on those? That would be very interesting if that was the case. I don't know if we can, but each match, 4 transport shuttles will take over 4 random POIs and will transport you into the Chimera. There, you fight to the death, be the last one standing, and get the best loot. Note, if you get killed, you're rifted back into the match. Very interesting. So it's kind of like, this is something that I've wanted Fortnite to do for so long, guys. I want a different spin on the abduction minigame. It was perfect. It was perfect, but no, you had to blow it up. You and your pride and your ego. Anyways, again, so this is another update, but I don't see, so we have the flagship. Was that there before? I'm sure we'll get into it regardless. So we have now, again, the map with no POI names. Then we have the second update. The final update of the season, the last few stages of the Rift Gate are activated, creating a large red rift in the sky a week before Season 2. Butter Barn is brought to the island by the 0 Point. Gotta love Butter Barn. Come on down to the Butter Barn. Where is the Butter Barn? Does it say? Where's the Butter Barn? Butter Barn. There it is. What was I doing? Was that even a piece of land there before? Regardless, gotta love the Butter Barn. We all love the Butter Barn. So we have the new mechanics and loot pool. So we have the Thunder, Maven, Ranger, Hammer, Red Dot, and Combat. Very good loot pool there. We have the Twin Mag, Rapid Fire, Explosive, and Shockwave bows. And then we have the Falcon Scout, the Guardian Shield. Guys, this is why I loved Chapter 4 Season 1. Look at these weapons. Why doesn't Epic Games have anything like that in Chapter 5, dude? Bring it back. Come on. So, now we have some augments. Get useful perks during the match. We have Imperial Escorts. Get escorted abroad the Chimera and fight in the subject testing room. The better your placement, the better loot you get. Infiltration. Steal a TIE fighter and make your way to the Chimera. Defeat Thrawn, get his keycard, and loot the vault of the Chimera, which consists of rare weapons, lightsabers, blasters, and more. And then this is, oh, we already took a look at this. Excuse me, everybody. Let's continue on to the story. The island has been brought together by the 0 Point, creating a chaotic map. The main faction are the Oathbound with the Ageless as their king, and a mysterious Rift Warden with unknown intent. After a while, Grand Admiral Thrawn arrives on his ship, the Chimera accompanied by a Star Destroyer. Love to see that, love to see that. Great story so far. I'm really enjoying this concept. So, then we have Thrawn's mission. Greetings. The Empire requires your assistance. You will infiltrate the giant fort above the quarry and steal the designs for this so-called kinetic ore. This ore's allure is what brought to the island's attention to me. Now, be on your way. Should you be successful, the reward for this infiltration shall be greater than what you could imagine. So I like that it's like kind of going against the loopers there if you want to go with Thrawn. So now we have the Ageless's mission. Salutations, Looper. I am the Ageless, King of the Oathbound. I seek to gain interdimensional travel so I can unite multiple realities to create the 5 realities. Just kidding. To create a faction dedicated to protecting the Omniverse. To do that, I will need your help. Gather multiple kinetic ore samples and hand them over to Sylvie. She will take care of the rest. So maybe that's where the kinetic weapons came from. Now, we have the Rift Warden. I'm hyped for the Rift Warden. Hail and well met. The name's Stellan, the Rift Warden of the Oathbound. My task, set by the Ageless Champion, is to create a stable Rift Gate. However, there's more to this. A shapeless man. He watches us with a dark purpose. If I do not get the Rift Gate to work in time, he will destroy us. I will require your aid in this matter. Help me, and maybe we can survive. That's really cool. I've always been fascinated by the Rift Warden too, to be honest with you. I don't know about you guys, but that storyline had such huge potential. Let's continue on though. The sky is torn. And this, you can't see this, is a season finale. I believe my face cam's over it. The sky is torn. The rift grows more unstable each and every past second. Everything may be coming to an end. In the end, Our fate will be decided by the stars above. We must prepare for the worst and pray for the best. The Shapeless Man's arrival is imminent. His presence will soon be felt all across all of existence. After all our efforts, it failed. Regardless, I thank you for everything, my friend. May the stars help us. Now, what I'm interested in to see if Carlo is actually going to go on with the Rift Warden Stellan storyline, or if he's going to go kind of like the Chapter 4 route. I don't know, but I am excited to see so. Now we have Chapter 4, Season 2, The Hunt for Kado. I'm excited to bring Kado Thorne in instead of Kado actually just dying on us. We get a little bit more to do with Kado. Anyways, so now we have the Hunt for Kado, like I just said. The Battle Pass is looking very, very nice. We have the crew skin. I've always wanted this skin in particular, the Paladin looking Bright Bomber, to come to the game. I thought it was always really, really cool. So we can see it's starting off Chapter 4, Season 4 a little bit early, which is very nice to see. It'd be interesting because now you don't have Mega City or that entire thing. Do we still get AOT? Do we still get the lightsabers? I hope so. I hope so. Regardless, I'm sure it'll be great. Anyways, let's get into the Battle Pass. So we have Tier 1. Final, Chapter 4, Season 2. I was like, what does that say? It's the font. It's a very good font, though, if it goes well. So we have the whole heisted theme very early, which it looks like. So, and now we're entering files. Interesting way to do this. The dealers are Kado's most entrusted henchmen. They protect his vaults. Let's continue on to Revena, which is an interesting skin. See, this is where I'm having trouble. I don't know if these are survey skins or not, or is this the work of Sizzo now? Because I know they were doing concepts together, but I don't know if it was this one. Guys, I'm so sorry. If you could clear that up in the comments for me, or just message. I don't care. I'm legitimately interested. Like, just tell me somehow, because I know Sizzo makes some very, very solid skins. Ones that I would I would just drop it instant buy. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's the case. It looks like one. Sure does look like one, but Sizzo does the backgrounds for the skins. But then again, it could be a PNG, because this doesn't look like a survey skin. Regardless. Part of Shimmerdusk's team, she joined Shimmerdusk after Kado Thorne stole a valuable artifact from her family. Let's keep going, keep going. Then we have the Hitman, Kado Thorne's personal hitman. He's been working for Kado for over a century. Wow, this dude's dedicated. So now we have Ripple, a new hire at Kado's. Her task is to protect Thorne's cargo with the help of the Hitman. My apologies, guys. The font's a little bit wonky for me to read there. I like the weird shoulder pads on this one. Kind of floating around. Very, very cool. Let's continue on. This is one that I want. This is a skin that I want so bad in the game, guys. I want this skin. Bright Hunter. Bright Hunter is the most aggressive Bright Bomber snapshot in the entire Omniverse. Hence, why she has been Shimmerdusk's sidekick for so long. Like, that's a beautiful looking Bright Bomber skin, guys. Now we have Shimmerdusk. Shimmerdusk is on a mission to kill Kado Thorne, and this is her final chance before he arrives. She put together a team to make sure she will not fail. Then we have Kado Thorne, a time-traveling revenant with a mission set by ancient enemy rising from the darkness. So, looks like we're going to have a little bit more storyline to Kado there, which would be nice to see. Now we have the Frosty Angels. Carlo is also a big fan of the Angels. Should have known this dude was coming. I saw him in the trailer. What am I doing? I'm getting a little bit tired, guys. My apologies. A king robbed of his kingdom. He now holds Brutal Bastion as his new base until they free the Rift Warden and the realm of the Citadel's reclaim the Citadel's territory. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. Now we have the Hunt for Kado Battle Pass all together. Again, very cool. I'm interested to see the story. Let's see the storyline for this one. Kado Thorne has been brought here by the Rift Warden, who acted under the influence of the Shapeless Man. The result of the Rift Gate was a citadel being destroyed and Stellan being imprisoned by Kado Thorne. The Angel seeks to free Stellan from a capable team to protect Reality Zero. In result, he joins Shimmerdusk on her quest to hunt down and kill Kado Thorne for good. Are we gonna see? Hey, is Kado Thorne gonna die off screen? Stay tuned in Carl's Concept to find out. We meet again, Looper. I apologize for our last encounter, but my friend was getting impatient. He will soon arrive, which is why I'm here. I will be rewarded with something beautiful beyond your comprehension. For the time being, stay out of my way, and you'll live to see another day. See, this is what I love. That we're teasing either Geno, the Shapeless Man. I still don't even know if it's exactly the Shapeless Man, Geno, exactly what we're seeing, but this is the way Epic Games should have handled it, man. It's a little bit of hints, little teasers, stuff to see this friend that we're talking about, you know? It's too bad. It's too bad. So, now we have the Angels' goal. Salutations, Looper. As you know, the Oathbound Kingdom has crumbled due to the Rift Warden's actions. I seek to free him and learn of his motives and who this Kado Thorne is. Meet me here at the former Bastion to discuss further. I was a little bit confused there, like Brutal Bastion, former Bastion. Interesting. Let's keep going. All right. So now we have Shimmerdusk's goal. Hey there, I'm Shimmerdusk. I would love to introduce myself properly, but we don't have time. Kado Thorne,
The time-traveling vampire is planning on bringing his master to the island. I've encountered it once. It is very dangerous. I'm putting together a team to hunt Thorne down before he succeeds. Will you help us?
Kado Thorne has been brought here by the Rift Warden, who acted under the influence of the Shapeless Man. The result is the Rift Gate was the Citadel being destroyed and Stellan being imprisoned by Kado Thorne. The Ageless seeks to free Stellan and form a capable team to protect Reality Zero. In result to that, he joins Shimmerdusk on her quest to hunt down and kill Kado Thorne for good. So, Kado's a little bit on the run, which seems really, really nice. Yes, we already saw this one. My apologies. So, now we have different stages of the maps. You can see that I believe this is the map that we already looked at. Continuing on, let's see what changes there. Nothing. Then we have new POIs. Sanguine Seats and Relentless Retreat, hotels for the richest people of the island. We have Eclipse Estate, Cannon Cruiser, Fancy Splits, which is Kado rebuilt his palace thanks to his wealth, and Lavish Lake. Kado took over a landed lake and made it a place to live for his recruits. Really, I really like when people do this in their concept is take the snippets of POIs and show them a little bit more specifically. So then we have stage 2 of the map, which I will show you right here. Then we have the change. Kado Thorne and his henchmen are building something big at the 0 Points location. They started a dig site, so where we all kind of assumed the 0 Point to be on chapter 4, right? Oh my god, I just realized chapter 4. Did we see the 0 Point? No, we didn't, because we just went back in time to OG. Oh my god, that's wild. But it looks like we will see the 0 Point in this one. So we have stage 3 of the map over here, which is the 0 Gate obviously opening, and then we have the no names location to it. Then we have Thorne and his team have created a gate far more powerful than Stellan's Rift Gate, excuse me. This device is powered by the 0 Point itself, thus raising its capabilities. The Shapeless Man's arrival is inevitable. So like I said, throughout the season, throughout the first season as well, teasing this Shapeless Man coming, and actually, hopefully, we get some payoff. So we have the loot pool here. Very solid looking loot pool. Of course, like, I'm not going to go through every single gun. We were just doing that, but still, I like that. Of course, adding the rocket ram there is a very nice addition. Very, very nice. I love... Oh, man, this will be nice to play around with in the vaults, eh? I would love to see that. Oh, the sideways rifle. The sideways rifle is one of the most underrated weapons in Fortnite. I will say that. I will die on that hill. So now we of course have the vault mechanic. Gather your squad and infiltrate the Thorne POIs. Each one except Kado's estate has a vault. Should you get into the vault, you'll be able to grab a mythic for your liking. This brings us to the season finale. As Thorne and his henchmen await the arrival of the Shapeless Man, Shimmerdusk accepts that it's too late. Our heroes infiltrate Eclipse Estate, break Stellan out of Kado's prison, and in the process, they steal Kado's time machine. Meanwhile, Thorne activated the 0 Gate. What comes next can only be bad, and that's a finale of the season. So, are we... Yes, my god, broke Stellan too much, let alone have Kado in it. Stellan will be an important character. I love it, but Carlo does say, you see I'm trying to make the chapter 4 story make sense with these. I like it personally. I like it a lot from what we've seen. So, yes, man, no. I mean, he does glaze Stellan a lot, Carlo, but it is well deserved. I'm on top with the Stellan love, man. I really liked it. I love it. Oh man, that would be fun if we made this like this. We can take a look at the threads here. I love it. Oh my god. That's so funny. And then we have the nice things. There we go. Yes, trying to start some chaos, man. This man. Okay, ooh woo. Jesus, man. Anyways, let's take a look at the next season. This brings us into the alternate version of Wilds. We have Chapter 4, Season 3, Pursuit. And I already like this Battle Pass, man. Picking great skins. See? Okay, you guys are going to have to let me in the comments if you want me to shut up about specific topics, because I feel like I've been talking about this for a little while. Some of these skins, I don't know if they're survey skins. So please, honestly, guys, I need you to let me know. I'm always looking for feedback on the channel. I'm always looking to make these videos the best they can possibly be. So if you want me to stop yapping about something like that over and over again, please just let me know. So let's get into the Battle Pass. This is the Battle Pass that we've just seen. So we have Geki. Geki is a part of the Explorer team sent by the Alliance. His skills include blending with his surroundings perfectly, eating giant monsters, and never letting a fly get away. There you go. There you go. Love to see it. So we have a Hirita? Sorry. Queen of the Labyrinth. She sits the golden cube waiting for someone to come and activate it. Thus, freeing her from her prison, which is also her Thorn. It's a very cool skin. Very, very cool skin. Then we have Martinez. The newest member of the Alliance, Martinez has been given the name the Gilded. His abilities of Golden Fire are some of the most dangerous this island has seen yet. Then we have Side Hustler, leader of the explorers of the Alliance. She was trained by Calamity and now bears her legacy as a monster hunter. She possesses a mysterious shadow powers which are yet to be revealed. Are they going to be a mythic weapon? I hope so. That'll be pretty cool. Now, moving on, we have Skelligul. This, oh my god, guys. I need a Blackheart redesign. Blackheart's one of my favorite Battle Pass skins of all time, and this would be right up there with it. One of the many lost souls who fell victim to the labyrinth's magic. Skull Ghoul is a formidable opponent you must defeat if you are to pass through the activation chamber. Probably pass through the activation chamber regardless. Then we have Antlara, another cool skin. The devilish thief of the labyrinth. Watch your back when you traverse the haunted cube maze because you might just see her slide on you. Very cool. Very cool. I'm excited to see what the mechanics are for here. So now we have Gastool, a looper long lost to the labyrinth. He has turned to collecting souls to survive as he is now bound to seek the worthy adventures, which now will activate the resurgence. Very cool skin there. It's too bad Epic Games doesn't use that skin nearly as much. Now we have the Awakened, another skin that I would love to see. This skin's so cool in the survey skins. We remember when we all thought, who do we think this was? Crap. Did we? Oh, this was the Triarch Aurora. That's what we all thought it was, right? Master of the Labyrinth, Bringer of Nothing, Herald of Destruction. Very nice teasers there. Very, very nice. So, let's see what's next. We have the storyline. The Zero Gate has created a massive lake in the middle of the island. However, a much feared threat is glaring from within. So, the Alliance, which consists of the Ageless, Stellan, Shimmerdusk, and Martinez, sent out the explorers to scout the whereabouts of this new threat. So obviously something's coming, obviously. The Ageless formed the Alliance in order to protect the island. However, that did not go so well. Ageless is ready to make a risky choice that no one besides the Warden agrees with, but it is the only play they have. Well, I mean, if this is the only play they have, then you gotta do it, right? Martinez joined the Alliance under the name The Gilded to ensure protection over his beloved explorers. He seeks to not activate the Labyrinth's artifact, but to secure it. So, I like the idea of having two different ideas coming into one in the storyline. Now we have the Awakened is merely just a messenger and a herald of the Shapeless Man. He's arrived to guide Kado Thorne through the labyrinth as the only an outsider may activate it, lifting the curses set on the many spirits that lurk within and activating the resurgence. I really like this storyline, guys. This one's the best so far. Now, of course, we have the members of it. Then we have, what am I doing? We got to go to the map. So we have Kado's compound, obviously. Then we have, I can't tell, again, my apologies. It's just, we've taken a look at too many things today. I take a look at too many concepts. I'm bad at remembering exactly which changes there were. So, now we have week 1 changes. Zero Gate has created a massive lake in the middle with something sinister lurking beneath. Kato's rebuilding Anvil Square into a functional base. So we get the Anvil Square love that people still absolutely love, right? All right, and it shows over here. Yes, it does. I can't see it. Where was that? Jesus, man. My apologies. It was over here. Over here. El Kyle. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, I see. All right. Now we have stage 2 of the map. Week 2 changes. The labyrinth has emerged from a giant lake and corruption is spreading around it. Kato's construction at Anvil Square continues. I love how Kato's just doing his own thing over there. So you can see the expansion over here. That's where it is. And then we have week 4 changes. The labyrinth has fully emerged and a red cube has been revealed. The corruption spread more and the castle by Slappy Shores turned it into a corrupted floating island. Something that we all love to see, right? Something that we all absolutely love to see there. So we have the updated version of the map. And then we have week 5 changes. The Hall of Whispers is now corrupted floating island. Looks like Polar Peak. Looks like Polar Peak. That's what I love to see if that's the case. All right, so then we have map stage 6, and you can see, again, really big change, especially with the resurgence over there. I like that this is changing weekly. This is something we need for a Fortnite season, man. The resurgence has been created due to the red cube being activated and now is powering a black and white Terran realms. The corruption has also caused the giant ice lake to melt. Continuing on, we have shapeless zones. When you enter these zones, they will become distorted. However, you'll be able to find white rifts which will teleport you to the red cube in the middle. Interesting. That's a cool idea for a mechanic there. Very, very cool. So now we have the loophole bringing in the sideways guns, the rail gun, which we love to see. More sideways guns with the sideways minigun, right? Very, very nice. Now we have the season finale. Kado Thorne has successfully activated the red cube, which brought the resurgence. A tear between realms being powered, and Kado has completed his mission. Many locations are turning shapeless. He is coming. The Alliance acts in desperation and forms a quick plan to rescue the only man who could prevent all of this. A man with quite the imagination. There we go. We love to see that teaser. Very, very well done, Carlo, man. I'm really enjoying these concepts. I like that. It's really cool because you don't see too often. And I know some people have been working on it, but you don't see too often. Something Taboo Dorito's been doing is, and I know it's not just Taboo Dorito, it's just the one that came to my head, excuse me. I like that each concept's building off of one another, you know? Very, very cool. Yes, man, because you added Ageless Lord, no fire react to you. This guy, man. This guy always causing problems. Let's continue on, guys. Now, guys, this brings us to Chapter 4, Season 4, Vanquished. And I gotta say, in looking at this, to be honest with you, I thought this Minotaur skin was holding, like, boxing gloves or, like, a party thing because he has his sunglasses on. But no, that's a whole nother skin. Anyways, let's get into the concept. So we have the prologue to it. Kado Thorne and his guards watched as the Nothing arrived. Thorne, being as greedy as he is, asked for power. However, as the Nothing had no further use for him, it killed Thorne on the spot, leaving the Thorne locations abandoned. Something too important to notice: this happened off screen and in quest. Just kidding. The Nothing thanked him for being a useful servant, but it feels no emotion to anyone. That makes sense for the Nothing absolutely. Now, the Shapeless Man has arrived. Interesting if this would be the Shapeless Man. I mean, there is a shape to it. That's the problem with the Shapeless Man, right? Because the closest thing we have to it is the skin from Chapter 3 Season 2, the collision event. That's the only thing that I can think of because it's like a shadowy thing. Anyways, this is Carlos' concept. My apologies. The Nothing's vessel. He holds unimaginable power. The power to destroy universes. When the Nothing saw it, it took over his body. He is now back to his origins. Love to see it. Then we have Nanimo, one of the many creations of the Resurgence. Nanimo seeks her purpose, which is why she offers herself as a servant to the Nothing. Very cool skin there. And then we have the Siren. Part of the last reality, the Siren agreed to help taking over the island if they may seek peace after this is all done. Then we have Chroma. I don't know how I feel about this skin. It's cool, but it's like this is bothering me. It looks too robotic. Regardless, but then again, the snake there. What am I doing? I need to take a look at the description of the skin. The Nothing's personal assassin. In return for success, she gains power beyond comprehension. Cool. Love to see it. Then we have Blev, a being created from the cube's positive energy. He agreed to help the Alliance when fighting the last reality. So it looks like are we gonna have a little bit of a war here? Now oh boy. Okay, we have Royumin Sakuna. I didn't know that was a first name. Big Jujutsu Kaisen fan over here. I didn't know he had a first name. I just called him Sakuna. I know Carlo loves Jujutsu Kaisen, man. The strongest sorcerer of all time and the king of curses. Royumin Sakuna represents who achieved their power by working hard for it. Then we have different styles for it. Oh, and then we have the Yuji Vessel, 10 Shadows, and then the Heian era? Which one's that from? Regardless, Sukuna's super cool. Actually, if you guys have to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, man. Very, very good. And then we have M4Y D4Y. An avatar made to extract keep energy. Stellan is very proud of this one. Oh man, I can see Stellan being proud of that one. Now we have the awesome skin. That's mine, Ushitar. An unfortunate outcome of the Nothing's power spreading throughout the island and affecting lives of the innocent. Ushitar in hiding is because he sees himself as a monster. Well, he is a monster, and a cool monster. One that I would definitely use. Man, I like the skins like that there, man. So we have the Loophole, of course, introducing the chrome weapons there. But then again, did we have them for the Chapter 3 one? I don't recall. My apologies. Continuing on, then we also have the railgun, which is, it's just the only sniper in the season, which people would flip about, but I'd be like, here for it. Chrome Splash. Love to see it. I love Chrome Splash. A staple. I will still say this should be a staple of Fortnite. Now we have the hollow purple and the cleave. What's a cleave, though? So, we have the Cleave Mythic. 2-second recharge. When holding left click, you shoot out a small slash energy every 2 seconds. This slash destroys 7 builds in a row and deals 70 damage. If you hold left click, then you shoot, you get a 10-second cooldown. However, the slash now destroys 20 builds, deals 200 damage, and gives you Siphon. Yeah, very interesting there. Very interesting. It's a cool weapon. So that's Sukuna's weapon. Yes. Okay, I'm trying to brush up on my Jujutsu Kaisen knowledge over here. So now we have the item shop skins. We're bringing in Gojo, Carlo. We're bringing in Gojo. Very nice to see. Very nice to see. So now we have the character goals. And I must say, guys, I really like the idea of character goals. I think it's a very, very unique idea to bring to people making concepts. I'd like to see more people do it. And I know we've had voice lines before, but to look into like the actual character goals, I think it's a cool way to do things. So it just brings up the idea of bringing Geno to the Reality Zero. It is a desperate move, however, one worth trying. Stellan now has built a rift gate at 4th Oathbound. His goal is simple: bring Geno back to Reality Zero to help the Alliance save what's left. He used the Ageless' DNA to target Geno in the vast Omniverse. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. Now we have the storyline. The Nothing has arrived on the island, not at its full power, but it's still strong enough to spread the Shapeless biome. The Resurgence is still powering the Realm Rift to bring the Nothing to its full power. It has taken over Anvil Square, Frenzy Fields, and the Cuddle Team leader head who created new locations. a spire, a castle, and a shrine. The shapeless biome is also starting to surround shattered slabs. In addition to that, a rift has been opened, bringing the last reality's forces back to the island. They have built a mining station at shattered slabs and a saucer dockyard at the farmlands. In response to all this, the warden built and activated a new rift gate at Fort Oathbounds. Our heroes are hoping to bring a valuable man to the island. Ooh, okay. Who could be the valuable man? Who could be the valuable man? Now, oh, that's cool the way you do it. I like the artwork with this, the Vanquished, and you have like the, I don't know, man. I like this kind of stuff, man. Anyways, Shattered Slabs has been taken over by the last reality. They now run a mining operation with using cube-powered drills. A new saucer dockyard has been built by the farmlands. Let's continue on to Week 1 map, new shapeless biome. It looks cool. It looks super, super cool. The shapeless biome has arrived to torment our island. The Nothing's influence spread throughout these lands. When you visit these spots, everything except for the POIs included in them changes shape every 3 minutes or so. Watch out, even if you were hiding in a house, it might not be there after a small while. Very, very cool, man. Very, very cool. Now we have a new rift gate has been opened at Fort Oathbound. I gotta say, I've been really enjoying this concept so far. Honestly, guys, but I think this might be my favorite season that we've taken a look at so far. Now, we have the Shapeless Spire, we have the Starless Sanctum. I just think the idea for the biome is sick, dude. Honestly, I really, really like it, and this is Geno, it looks like, right? Yep, there he is. There he is. Geno has been brought to Reality Zero once again. He's trying to figure out what happened and where the 0 point is as he sees many last reality structures around. He seeks to reset the timeline to save everything. Classic villain storyline there, but we love to see it. After the gate transported Geno and Yuta Okasu into the island, Clen starts working on the time machine and finding out how it works, but he leaves the gate open for future uses. So, I wonder if we're going to get into OG Fortnite here, but I guess we'll find out, right? Throughout week 1, the golden cube at the labyrinth has sent out signals to a now golden diamond shape surrounds the middle. A giant object can be seen approaching the island through the last reality rift. An Alliance's rift gate has brought 2 new visitors to the island. However, they need to find them. It shouldn't be much of a problem though. Martinez explorers are quite good at tracking living beings. Meanwhile, the last reality has built a new prison by Breakwater Bay. The Alliance is aware of this and are already planning a strike on this prison. Shattered Slabs also has been taken over by the Nothing's biome. The presence of such power has impacted the kinetic ore and it has replaced the lakes. The last reality can now start their mining operations. Man, I'm actually getting into this story a little bit. Not that I don't, it's just like, I don't know, man. I enjoy doing this stuff. I really enjoy these concept time videos. Carlo, thank you for sharing your concept, man. Shattered Slabs has been surrounded by the Shapeless biome and is now a source of the kinetic ore for the last reality, making it the kinetic quarry. The Fort Oathbound Rift Gate has brought 2 new visitors to the island. A new last reality prison was built by Breakwater Bay and holds someone valuable. Is it just Bay? It was supposed to be. Anyways, maybe I just didn't pay attention to the change. Oh no, where was I? Where was I? Where was I? My apologies, everybody. My apologies. Okay, we're here. We're here. Okay, we're good. The golden cube at the labyrinth began sending out signals throughout the first week, and now a giant golden diamond shape can be spotted in the entire location. Man, could you just imagine how this would work out? You know, how this would take a look at on the map. Like, look at the map, man. Look at the map. Like, I love the idea. It kind of reminds me of like how I picture this looking in game is kind of like that Fire Force dimension. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Now we have week 4. The Rift Gate's outcome was mostly positive. The Alliance found Geno, the man who created the Imagined Order. They convinced him to help save the Omniverse. However, there were a few side effects. While the gate brought Geno, it also brought 2 unexpected visitors. Gojo Satoru and Royumin Sakuna have been brought to the island in the midst of their domain clash. Their domain clash managed to destroy the Sanguine Seeds. Luckily though, the Alliance brought them back home. The diamond shape is getting brighter and the object is moving closer. Now we have the character goals of week 4. As he recognizes almost every member of the Alliance, Geno agrees to join them. He deems them capable enough to carry out his plan to save the Omniverse, specifically the Warden and the Ageless. Very, very cool there. Now we have seeking the results of the gate, bringing 2 new powerhouses, Goju and Sekina. Clen may destroys the gate once and for all, so it cannot do more harm and causes more chaos. There we go, Stellan. Taking care of business there. Sakuna has arrived at the island, and the first thing he did was destroy Sanguine Seeds in a domain clash with Goju. Both Cleave and Hollow Purple are available as mythics. The diamond's shape grows stronger. So, like, could you imagine? I think it'd be cool to have the domains in, like, I'm just thinking about what this could bring, right? Imagine playing Fortnite and having the domain expansions. I never realized, like, how they could have done the Jujutsu Kaisen collaboration differently. Like, that'd be so cool, man. That'd be super, super cool. So, of course, we can see the different locations going on over here now. Now we have the next, that being week 5. The object is revealed to be the Cube Cradle. It is here to reclaim the Crimson Cube. In the process of doing that, it abducted the entire middle. The 0 point has also been exposed and is getting weaker every passing minute the abduction takes. The Alliance has managed to break into the last reality prison and managed to rescue the long thought to be leader of the Seven, the Foundation. They recruited him into their leagues, giving him the title of the Survivor. Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting change to it. That's an interesting thing to change. Oh, I think I clicked on the wrong one, right? Sorry about that, everybody. No, right here. Okay. The Foundation has freed them from the last reality's prison and joins the Alliance in order to save reality one final time. So it's coming to a big conclusion here. The Aegis stormed the last reality's prison and rescued the Foundation, a hero from times long forgotten. The Aegis is there. We have Geno too. The Foundation and Geno's reuniting brings peace to the Alliance's minds. The two legends set their differences aside as their goals now align. Save everything. So, like, this is, like, following this story out throughout the whole way, this would be a pretty cool payoff. The entire middle area is now being abducted by the Cube Cradle as it is retrieving the red cube. The result of this abduction is a giant crater in the middle with a low gravity zone and floating islands. The 0 point has also been exposed, so kind of like Season X there with the mechanic. I'm here for it. I love it. The Alliance has broken into the last reality prison and rescued the very valuable member. Maybe I'm forgetting who that is at the moment. Regardless, we now have, again, the updated map to this. Like, look how chaotic the chapter 4 map could have done. And guys, it's important to note, if you're new here, when I say chaotic, I mean that in a great way. Makes for a very, very fun map to play on. So now we have week 7. The Cube Cradle's finished the abduction. The Crimson Cube is now secured. The Nothing grows stronger as the resurgence keeps powering the Realm Rift. The 0 point is weaker than ever before as it was exposed to an unimaginable amount of cube energy, and the island is slowly starting to split apart. In order to stop the Nothing from getting the 0 point, they use Kado Thorne's time machine, Geno and the Foundation's knowledge, and the Warden's skills to try saving the island one last time. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. Okay, so we're using the time machine. Stella and Geno and the Foundation get working on Thorne's time machine. Together, they crafted a plan to save the Omniverse. I wonder what that plan is, actually. I'm excited to see where this goes. Geno creates many chronicles powered by the kinetic ore to power up the time machine. His plan has been accepted by everyone at the Alliance, including the Foundation himself. The Foundation comes up with a way to save everything, and with Stella and Geno's help, he can achieve this ultimate goal. So everyone's working together now. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the end. The Alliance have now gotten rid of the Rift Gate, which brought Geno and Sakuna to the island. Instead, they built a room for the time machine to operate. The labyrinth has been abducted, the 0 point is exposed and been weakened due to the massive amount of cube energy. The island is at danger more than ever. The 0 point is destabilizing fast. Alright, then we have another version of the updated map, and this brings us to the season finale. As the Nothing continues to grow stronger, the 0 point slowly falls dormant. At this point, it is nearly impossible to save Reality Zero. However, the Alliance has crafted a plan. They must act fast as the Nothing's land spreads. Find out if they manage to save our current home or if a new one will be spouted from the Nothing. In Chapter 4, Season 5, Riven Web. This brings us to the end of that concept. And I don't see, yes, oh, there he is. Says, I'm not the biggest fan of the Battle Pass, but love the Sakuna concept and everything else. What was this Battle Pass? Let me take a look at it again. Scroll up, scroll up. I mean, I still like the Battle Pass, but the other ones were definitely better. I'm just a really big fan of this Minotaur type skin over here, and I like the Jujutsu Kaisen skins, to be honest with you. Gojo would be super cool to come into this game. Anyways, what's Yes got to say? Are you throwing heaven and earth? I'd win, or are you alone because the honored... What are you talking about, Yes? What are you talking about, dude? This is probably copyrighted. I'm not going to play that. And this brings us to the finale, Fortnite Chapter 4, Season 5, Riven Web. And now this one I can definitely tell. No, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. Go wrong. I still love it. But this one I can definitely tell wasn't a survey skin. Not in the same kind of art style over here. Let's get into the concept. So the other one over here is just the Battle Pass overview. Again, I believe the same kind of thing here. So we have Rex Racer, brought from the past with an altered story. Rex Racer is here to win every race, and he's set to participate in. So I want to see the storyline where it's coming from. Anyways, I'm excited. Thena, an ancient warrior from simpler times. She agreed to help the Alliance defeat the Nothing in order to bring peace to the island. However, the Alliance's plans differ from hers. Wonder what she's up to. Then we have Draconite, a symbol of peace for many. What is this skin? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This isn't a survey skin. There's no way. Anyways, a frightening, morbid creature to others. Draconite, Draco for short, is a creature from long before the Imagined Order was even formed. He helped the Ageless on multiple occasions, and now his assistance is needed once more. Then we have Shrumasta. The reality bomb of Chapter 3, Season 3 is returned and brings Shrumasta with it. She's a protector of the reality tree, and she will destroy darkness that will attempt to harm the tree. That's a cool looking skin. I kind of like the armor on her. Or is it armor? She's like a tree. I like it. Anyways, Then we have Skeleton King Midas. I'm here for any Oro type skin. Oro is one of the greatest skins to ever come to Fortnite. I am so here for it. Returning with the agency is Midas, but this time he's dead. The time machine altered the timeline and Midas died before he arrived on Apollo, making him the Skeleton King. So it turns out in Carlo's version of the story here, this actually is Midas, a question we all had. So we have the Warrior. The Warriors arrived to help the Shapeless Man take the 0 point. The Warrior's skills are unmatched by almost anyone. However, there are 2 that are far more powerful than any. Realize, and we have the Liberator. Oh, so this isn't Geno. I thought that was Geno. Oh. Geno has joined the Alliance and has formed the plan alongside the Foundation, the Warden, and the Ageless. This is his last chance to save everything, and Geno is willing to give his own life to succeed. Their mission is everything. Comes with the Geno style. I see. So then we have Suguru Geto. Suguru and Satoru were once the strongest together. After Gojo's awakening, Geto was left behind and took on a new ideology: to kill non-sorcerers. People he sees as monkeys, to bring a new age of Jiu-Jitsu. Comes with the Jiu-Jitsu high style. So continuing on the Jiu-Jitsu Kaisen collab, I'm here for it, honestly. I really like that. I like his idea too. Continuing on, we also have more item shops. So we have the high Gojo style. Man, this man loves Gojo. I like Gojo too, though. I like Gojo too. Anyways, we have Maximum Uzumaki and the Inverted Spear of Heaven. I don't know what these are about. I don't know if they're going to expand. Okay, there we go. We are going to expand on them. Now we have the Maximum Uzumaki. Geto's maximum technique. This mythic takes 2 seconds to charge. When you shoot, it'll 1-hit KO the opponent, and it hits, and it will send 2 curses to hunt their teammates and hired NPCs. That's so funny. Oh my god, I love that. Could you imagine? You kill somebody, and then you one-shot somebody, and then it goes after their teammates? I love that. I absolutely love that. The Inverted Spear of Heaven. Tojo's favorite curse tool. This mythic ignores shields and damages pure HP. The damage dealt by simply swinging it is using the shoot button 40 per swing. However, if you choose to use a dash attack by using the aim button, the damage is 100, 20-second recharge. Actually, that's a very interesting idea for a weapon, because we have traps and stuff that just kind of ignored shields, but it'd be cool to have a weapon. Put a nice spin on the gameplay. Anyways, let's keep going. We have the loot pool again, bringing back the hunting rifle. You have the burst assault rifle, the FAMAS going on over there. We don't know which version it is. Regardless, that's what I wanted to see. Okay. The story. 0 point is slowly losing power due to the Nothing's presence. That resulted in the island falling apart. However, the 0 point strands hold the land pieces together, creating a web-like visual. The Alliance is now using the time machine to bring old places back so they can finish their plan as the Nothing continues to grow stronger. Still going on in the Nothing. Alright. Now we have new mechanics. 0 grinding. Grind on the 0 point strands which hold everything together to travel between the floating island pieces. That would make sense, right? Oh, that's cool. Oh, did I see this? No, I don't think I saw that. Maybe Carlo told me about... I don't know. Sorry, thinking out loud, guys. I think Carlo just told me about that concept, maybe. I don't know. Sorry. So, week 1 of the story, the Alliance is moving quickly. The time machine is charging up and thus sets in their plan in motion. Meanwhile, the Nothing's Realm Rift continues to charge up and weaken. The 0 point key. Let's keep going here. We have the map changes. The map is torn into pieces and the locations are mixed up. Use the new 0 point strands to grind to different pieces of the old island you once loved, or use some of the multiple rifts on the map to fly between the depths of space. Like, this would be such a fun, different version of playing Fortnite. Imagine this. Imagine this. You could shoot. Could you imagine like the clips you could get from sniping each other from different parts of the map? Very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So this is what the map would look like. That is incredibly unique. And you still have like the nothing areas. Man, I like that. I really, really like that, honestly. And of course we have, I love the Camp Cod one by itself. That would make Camp Cod look even more beautiful, man. It would look so cool. So, week 3 of the story. The Alliance's time machine has brought the launch pad, the agency in the redacted bunker mountain. The mountain keeps the 0 point safe inside the IO's redacted bunker. Geno wanted Midas on his side. However, the Midas they got wasn't the one they needed. So Geno disposed of him. The launch pad is their new base where everything happens. The Alliance is now leaving the time rampart abandoned. Very interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. More map changes in week 3. The Alliance has brought 3 new locations. The launch pad is a new main base of operations and the main focus of the story. The agency is here to bring Midas. However, that failed. Bunker Mountain is here to protect the 0 point until all is prepared. Keep bringing it in. It's the best mountain you can honestly bring in. So it's expanding it. Very cool. Very, very cool. Man, that's honestly such a good idea. I don't know, like, sorry, I'm gushing a little bit too much. New land has been brought back from the past. The reality tree is back with part of its old biome. Foundation's intention was to distract the nothing. However, if that doesn't work, they brought Leaky Lake alongside Tilted Towers. The lake has immense 0 point energy, even more than the tree, so it will surely get the attention of the nothing. Meanwhile, the nothing's rift grows stronger than ever before, and it is nearly fully charged. Week 5 brings the reality biome, and it once again has arrived. This time they get the attention of the nothing to buy time for the Alliance to complete their plan. Then we have just this piece of map change in week 5, the resurgence is growing stronger. Now we have Leaky Lake has merged with the Relentless Retreat and brought in Tilted Towers with it as well. The lake is here for a division. The lake is here as a diversion for the nothing. It may have contained the 0 point, but there can only be one, and that is an Io's redacted bunker. So, man, it's a good idea for a story, dude. Very, very good idea. All right, so we still have the updated version of the map. So it's getting put together over time. Carl, it's a fantastic idea, man. I know I keep saying it, but these map changes would look so good. That'd be incredible, dude. That'd be incredible. Let's get into week 7. The Alliance has fully moved onto the launch pad. They fortified it with a wall and brought Blevin back to keep them safe from nothing's deadly corruption. They are now constructing the rocket and will end this all at once and for all. The launch is a key to our future. The nothing's rift gate is finished. Its full power shocked the entire island, or what's left of it. The Aegis blew a hole through the mountain to expose a 0 point for when the launch happens. Prepare for takeoff. Let's see what happens. Week 7 map changes. The Alliance ripped a hole into the mountain. Their 0 point is now exposed. Their plan is nearing the end. Man, I feel like I'm sad that I'm getting to the end of this whole concept, dude. I really enjoy taking a look at these guys. Let's take a look. I was about to say what's taking so long to load. The resurgence has completed its charging, is now fully operated a rift to the nothing's realm, making it realm Rendezvous? Sorry about that. Let's continue on. As the nothing's corruption reached the launch pad, the Alliance fortified it with a wall and brought back. Oh, I already read that, didn't I? I did. I think so. No, did I? Anyways, I'll just keep going over it just in case. They brought back Blevin to protect the base from cube corruption. No, I didn't. I don't think so. But yeah, see, the map's getting put back together and there's new things being added to it. Very cool, dude. Very, very cool. So, part 1 of the live event. As the countdown goes to 0, the Foundation prepares to enter the rocket. He says his goodbyes, then walks up to Geno. Thank you, Geno. I've always thought that setting the 0 point free, letting fate play out as it was written, was the way to live. But you showed me that there are 2 ways you can take. Entangle yourself in destiny chosen by the 0 point, or cleave your way through the web to choose a fate of your own. You'll choose the latter, and I admire that. Thank you for showing me, and take care of everyone. Geno nods and smiles. The Foundation enters the rocket with a time machine strapped to it and fires the engines. I love the idea of the Foundation being the one, man. So cool. The Alliance prepares to fight the Nothing's forces, and Geno has his final speech. Everyone, it has truly been an honor. What we've accomplished, how strong we fought, and what we've endured. In my thousands of years, I've only seen 7 individuals as brave as you are. Oh, man. Today, we shall free everything. However, it won't be without sacrifice. We will all continue to live on, without the memories of the past, no recollection of what we managed to do, but we will live on, and we will meet someday. This day will be the day the Omniverse's fate is decided. Stand strong, people. We can finish this. Stellan, Shimmerdusk, and Martinez head into battle, while Geno and the Angels protect the 0 point from the Nothing, the Warrior, and the Shapeless Man. The Foundation activates a time machine and goes back to chapter 1. There we go, OG Fortnite. The meteor floats above Dusty Divot. The Foundation creates a time rift and brings the meteor with him. The Shapeless Man tries to stop him, but the Ageless holds him down. His armor is being torn apart, but the Ageless is not letting go. The Foundation flies through the time rift. I'm sorry, Jones. I should have been the one who gave their life. This time, I will cut through the strings and chose my own destiny. See you on the other side, everyone. The meteor arrives through the sky. The Foundation flies into the 0 point as the meteor follows. The 0 point pulses and sends energy shockwaves around the whole Omniverse, and we get rifted. We wake up in a house. As we open the door to the 0 point is pulling islands back together. Our entire crew got rifted back in time to fracture. For 1 minute, we walk around the floating island, but then we get rifted into the collider. After another minute, we get rifted into the moment Reality Zero flipped. After the flip happened, we got to the rifted when the mothership was crashing on the island. Another minute passed and we're floating behind Jones as the Foundation seals himself in the spire. After the sealing, we see Galactus getting rifted. Then we get rifted and the device followed by the end. Dude. When the meteor clashes with the 0 point, we get flooded with memories from chapter 1. Then the black hole happens. Oh boy. The Alliance's plan succeeded, the Omniverse is reset, and everything that happened after chapter 1 will now be altered. A new beginning awaits. Holy, that conclusion was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That's one of the best concepts I've ever seen, guys. yeah, I hope you agree with me, man. I mean, we haven't looked at any, but this is honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if at the end of the year we have another Clen Awards. We have another Game Awards on the Clen channel. This would be Concept of the Year, dude. I loved it. I loved it, man. So much work got put into this. And Carlo was talking about all the work that he did. I get it, dude. I get it. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. Go show Carlo some love. Description, pin comment down below. Discord. Guys, honestly, that was fantastic. Carlo, thank you. I am honored that you wanted to share this with me. I'm glad that you could let me put into a video here. And guys, you have my word. More concept time will be coming. Let me know if you're okay with this style of video, just looking through the Discord, because that's easier on me. That means I can make more concept time videos for everybody. So let me know what you guys think down below. That storyline was so cool. I love the Jujutsu Kaisen integrations. I love the idea of looking at different people's missions. The concept was awesome, guys. Great, amazing work. Thank you so much for watching the video, everybody. I don't know how long it was, but it's probably been a while since I've been recording. I'm very tired. Did I start at 11 something? I don't know. It's past 1 a.m. now. Regardless, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next video. Check out the video on screen right now, which will be another concept time video. I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care.